Hi, in this video today we're going to go over the different types of siding. All siding is trying to look like cedar siding in our market. Whether it's vinyl, James Hardie fiber cement, or LP SmartSide, everyone's trying to look like cedar. So now let's go over the different types and styles of siding. So let's start with the vinyl siding. So vinyl siding, you have lap siding like this, and then you have a Dutch lap. So you see it has a little different reveal to it right here. So that's your differences in this. And then you have your insulated vinyl siding. This one by chance is a 7-inch. So in this you have a 7-inch, you have a 6-inch also. Here's a good display of it. So here's a 7-inch right here, and then here's a 6-inch. And this one really looks like in our Chicagoland market what lap cedar looks like, because ours is predominantly 6-inch. So once again, you have differences of insulated and then non-insulated. Okay, and the reason it needs to be insulated too is you can see this, even when it's on your wall, that's going to go in and that's going to flex, and that's going to be able to come back and hold its shape. But if this was not insulated, this would go in and this could actually possibly damage because of the expanse or the difference between the two, and that's why this needs to be insulated. And even the insulated comes in different variances. So it comes in the Dutch lap look. So you can get this just like this. So what some people do is they'll put the insulated on their house, and if they have a separate garage, then they'll put the uninsulated on the separated garage, because why insulate your garage? So that's a good option there too. Another possibility you have is the LP SmartSide. So this is an orient strand board, and so what that basically looks like, it looks and resembles like OSB that you'd find in Menards or Home Depots, and they have different glues in there to hold the chips together, and then you have your product like this. So once again, it's trying to look like a wood product here. Grain's a little bit different, but it is trying to look like wood again. And now you have a product called James Hardie Fiber Cement. So this is a fibrous cement product here. It does have definitely more weight to the other products if you just want to compare it to the vinyl siding here. About the same equivalent thickness to the LP SmartSide. Definitely it's going to be a little bit heavier because of the fiber cement. And once again, the grains are, they're there to mimic cedar. Another style you have in vinyl siding, and also James Hardie and the LP, is the board and batten style. So this is the uninsulated, and you can see there it's uninsulated, and it's narrower, okay, because you don't have the insulation behind it to give it that width and that strength. And then here is the insulated version of that. So here's the insulated. This is 10 inches, and then you can see the insulation there. The other thing you can see is, I don't have a good depiction of the LP SmartSide, but here's a Hardie. This is kind of like, this is really wide right here. This isn't really predominant to our area. Maybe it's a coastal region right there, but same concept. You have a board, and then you have the batten strips to go over it there. The next style you have of siding is you have the shake style. Okay, so you have rounds and you have shake right here. Once again, they're both to look like wood. Okay, and then right over here is the Hardie shake style. LP has the same thing. So what you can see from this video is that with all the different kinds of siding, whether it's vinyl, James Hardie fiber cement, LP SmartSide, you have your lap sidings, you have your shake sidings, you have your board and batten sidings. So you can really go ahead and change up the style and look of your house just by little nuances and tweaks. With all the products that I just showed you as far as siding goes, the things that might hold you back are colors. Okay, so you can see on some of the panels I held up, they show the colors here. Okay, so once again, they show colors here. And now different profiles will definitely have a different color selection. Here's a great case in point here, where this one has fewer choices, because this is just isn't a popular profile that they sell. They sell more of this profile. So therefore you have less color choices. Now also too is, as far as manufacturers go, you'll have different color choices. So these are all the James Hardie Fiber Cement standard color choices here. Here's the fan deck too, okay? So these are the standard colors. They also have a 700 color dream collection. So that is a dream collection that's custom painted. You can get that, so you could literally get up to 700 colors in the James Hardie fiber cement if you were going for that specific colored choice or design in your house. Now, vinyl siding, as I showed you by the couple of panels, are definitely limited because they're vinyl. You can see the colors all the way through, so you can't be customizing that color. So they do still have a lot of arrangement of standard colors, whether it's the darks, whether it's the earth tones, or the lighter colors. You do have your choices there. So whether you want to be fall into the standard category, standard range, which is perfectly fine, or once again, if you really have to get that one color, you have 700 colors to choose from with the James Hardie. So that is one of the big differences between a product like James Hardie Fiber Cement or LP Smart Side and vinyl siding. One thing to touch on though, what we do with all of our uninsulated, non-insulated vinyl siding jobs is, so you have this going up, and whether we tear off existing siding or go over an old wood project, this is going to follow the imperfections of your wall. So this could get wavy on your wall. So what we do is we will install a fan fold underlayment. So this comes in 2-foot sections, and it fan folds out to 20 feet. And then what this does is, because of that 2-foot expanse, it helps the forgiveness of your wall when this thinner product goes on. We do not have to do that with the insulated vinyl siding. This is stiff and rigid, so this will compensate for any imperfections in your wall. The tricky thing with the James Hardie Fiber Cement is they don't want you to go over, manufacturer doesn't want you to go over any existing siding, so we do usually got to tear down to the substrate. That is, of course, dependent on job specific, how it's laid out. And then the LP Smart Side can go over some applications, and also, just like the James Hardie, has to be torn off in some applications. So I hope this video helps you see the different choices that you have for your siding on your house. Once again, everyone's trying to look like cedar shake, whether it's an uninsulated product, an insulated product, the James Hardie Fiber Cement product, or even the LP Smart Siding. They all have wood grain, and they're all trying to look like cedar. So really the choice is going to come down to your own personal preferences, your house, your design style, the colors that you're looking for. Okay, now that you've seen the different types of siding that's out there, let's go over what we offer here at Stan's Roofing and Siding. So we offer vinyl siding, whether it's insulated or non-insulated. And we also offer James Hardie Fiber Cement siding. What we do not offer is the LP Smart Siding, and I'll go over that in 1 minute. So the reason we offer, let's just start with James Hardie Fiber Cement. So this comes in the very popular colors that you saw. Then it also has the 700 color Dream Collection, which I think is very big for the particular person with a house that wants that specific color. So this will definitely fit that bill. The other thing is this has a Class 4 impact resistance. So once it's up on your wall, so like any of this, once it's up on your wall, it has that Class 4 impact resistance, and you may be able to get something off of your insurance company, your policy from that. You have to contact your insurance company about that. The other thing is this comes with a fire rating, as do all the products, okay? But this has the best fire rating because it is actually cement product in there, fiber cement. Now the insulated vinyl siding, this does not come with a impact resistance. This does come with, it's basically maintenance free for the life of the product. I'll go back to Hardie in a second on that. And but I stopped doing this in homeowners' houses because, as you'll hear from the pounding I'm about to do, I used to take a pen, and I used to break too many pens in people's houses, and I would just come down. There's no damage. All right, so even though this doesn't have a class impact resistance to it, it is very much it's very much impact resistant, so you won't have to worry about this with your house. Now, of course, the uninsulated product, because it has a little hollow void right there, it is susceptible to getting damage there, mostly right in this area, down here in this area, not really where it hits the wall though. So it does not have an impact resistance. You won't really have to worry about this with all hail. Certain hail, definitely, it kind of shreds it up like a machine gun effect, but if you've had vinyl siding in your house or your neighbors have it, you've seen that it does withstand to some hail impact. Kids, balls, baseball bats, stuff like that, definitely will not hold up to that. Maintenance. So the vinyl product, wash it off. It's going to stay like this. It's going to last like this forever. Basically, the maintenance on this is for as long as you want to look at it. So when you get tired of looking at it is when you replace the color. So here's an excerpt of a video I shot a few years back of a James Hardie's fiber cement siding project we did.
I'm Kevin here from Stan's Roofing and Siding out here in Orland Park, Illinois today to show off a James Hardie fiber cement siding project. You might say, Kevin, why are you on this angle? This isn't showing us anything. Showing one of the nicest things I like about James Hardie is the wood texture. So I figured I'd start the video out right alongside of it. And then I'll pan out and give you the real reason I'm here today showing off this project. As of the filming of this video, this black James Hardie fiber cement is 22 years old. We did this in 1996, and it looks as good as the day we put it up.
James Hardie fiber cement is painted. As you saw in that video I just showed before this segment, this can withstand the years and the elements and withhold its color. But it does only come with a 15-year paint warranty. All manufacturers have to give a paint warranty on their products. That being said, a good thing about it is that here you're married to the color for the life of the product. 8 years from now, let's say you put on gray or blue on your house right now, and 8 years from now that's not a very popular thing, or you just want to change the color because you've changed in life, you can paint it. And it's going to withstand the test of time at that point also. Now to why we don't use LP Smart Siding. It's wood. Most of the time we're covering wood, we're replacing wood, we're going to a maintenance-free product. So yes, this does come with, I believe this comes with a 35-year paint warranty. I'm not that familiar with LP, so as far as their warranties go. But the one thing I don't like about it is that it is still wood. I'll put in the description below a link to another video I have of a project I took a video of a few years back where they had to replace all of their LP siding, which was only 7 years old, because it let in water. I mean, it is wood. I don't care what anyone says. When it gets wet, it's going to soak up and swell up.
Here's a little bit of that video that will be linked in the description below.
It soaks in, and that's what happens. And then you get situations like that. I want to show you this one here. Where's the spot at? Oh, here it is. Look at that. Look at that. I am 3 inches up. Okay? Still 2 inches up. It's a little better right there. There's another soft spot. Okay, let's go back here. So it's kind of about 1 inch up there. Look how soft that is. It's right in line with that one. And I'll step back here and once again show you there's no seam above this area whatsoever. So all siding is just a cladding for your house to keep the water out, to help keep the water out. Your water barrier is the underlayment, is the Tyvek, is the house wrap. That's why that is building code, because that keeps the water out. I don't know if these have the weep holes in it. Yeah, there you go. So there's a weep hole, okay? That weep hole is because moisture is going to get behind here, so you have to let that moisture out. Now in this, the moisture is just going to go straight down the backside, so you don't have to worry about it. So that is why we do not use LP Smart Siding, because I do not believe in the product. I do install Hardie. I firmly believe that any product installed correctly will last. As you saw in the videos, and I'll say it again, I believe we are one of the longest, if not the longest, installers of Hardie in our area, since we've been doing it since the early 90s. Yes, maybe some people have installed more jobs because they have more crews that they might pump them out as fast as they can, but you ain't gonna find too many companies that have been in business for over 50 years and have been installing Hardie for 30 plus years at this point now. And then vinyl siding we've been installing since day one almost, intermixed with the aluminum years back in the early 70s. So I hope this enlightens you as to what we offer here at Stan's Roofing and Siding and your different siding choices that you do have. And hey, you might be a person that wants this product. Okay, that's you. I thank you for taking the time to watch this video, but we're going to install our products that we like, that we stand behind, and we believe the manufacturers stand behind them also. And if there's anything else we could help you with as far as maybe roofing goes, or soffit fascia gutters, windows, doors, decks, attic insulation, feel free to give us a call or go out to our website at www.stansroofingandsiding.com. Have a great day.